So this year is going to be about how to make your homestead profitable. And there are several ways you can do that, and everybody wants to do it their own way. That's fine. I'm just throwing some ideas out there. Things we do, some things that we do that doesn't make us anything, and some things we do that does make us some money. Number one thing that any good farmer, homesteader, whatever you want to call yourself, can do is we all have chickens, right? So you can sell your eggs. You can sell the excess eggs you have, right? You're not going to make money on your eggs, trust me, unless you charge a fortune for your eggs. What we buy right now is we either buy organic feed from Tractor Supply or Oil King, whichever we go to, or the soy-free, whichever one they have the most of when we go. That's what we buy, and we sell our eggs for $3.50 a dozen, which doesn't pay for the feed. It really don't. Let me take that back. It does pay for the feed, but that's all it does. We pretty much break even throughout the year on the amount of feed we buy to the eggs we sell is even, but our eggs are free pretty much, so we're not making anything on the eggs. In fact, this year, till this year's over with, we'll probably be negative $100 and some. But we ate a lot of eggs, more than $100 worth of eggs. And we got a lot of compost for the spring, which is way more than $100 worth of compost. So, and you could look into selling your compost if you have a style set up like we do. And I have plenty of videos on how we do compost with chickens. And there's a lot out there online to show that as well. So, you could sell your compost. I don't sell ours. Don't have no desire to ever start selling it. We use it for our gardens and for our growing needs here. Another way is when you raise meat birds, get twice as many as you need, sell half of them, keep the other half of yourself. Last year we sold more than we wanted to, so we actually had to start another batch. We actually sold double what we wanted to sell, so we got another batch for us, and when them all sold, we just did our own, and we got ours in the freezer. So, and we sold all we wanted to, plus all we didn't want to, but which was great. So this year coming, we're going to double what we did last year as far as what we plan to sell. And they did all right for us. We did take them to a USDA certified butcher shop for poultry, which isn't 10 minutes from here maybe. And they charged, I think, I won't say what they charged, but anyways, we still made money on our birds. We did all right on our birds. Next year we hope to do better, and hopefully we can bring our price down a little bit, but we'll see how that plays out. And for those of you that want good homegrown grass-fed poultry, we move our meat birds twice a day. When they get a little bit older, we move them 3 times a day, every day. Move them in the morning before we go to work, move them when I get home, and then move them before we go to bed every day throughout when we grow them out. So they got plenty of grass. They're never laying in their own poop for more than 6 or 8 hours, and then they move. So, and we free range them, which means we don't actually let them go free per se. We put a fence up, and we let them inside that fence, inside their tractor. We open the tractor door, and they go outside and do what they want to do. They're easy to mess. Meat birds are so easy to grow, it's ridiculous. And we give them good feed too, but they get a lot of bugs and stuff out of the grass. Sell produce. We sell it all year long, and that's by far our biggest money maker is selling produce. We have a small market garden. We go to a farmer's market that's local to us. Our competition is Amish, so we don't have our prices where they probably necessarily need to be, but we do all right there. The Amish, all but one Amish family has no desire, they don't know what money's worth. They don't know what their time is worth, I should say. Because they sell stuff so cheap, it's ridiculous. But it is what it is, right? They make a living, we do all right at it. So, in fact, we do so good at it this past year, I work less hours now at my full-time job, so I can spend more time here on the farm. And in the spring, we sell a lot of plant starts inside the greenhouse. We sell hanging baskets for Mother's Day. We sell vegetable starts for Labor Day weekend when everybody's starting to get the gardens going and ready. And yeah, we have lettuce. We're going to grow lettuce salad mix all summer long or all winter long this year. So we've sold a fair bit of lettuce so far this winter, and winter's just begun. So hopefully we have a pretty decent winter. And, you know, so far so good. So you got produce, plants, chickens, eggs. You could sell your compost. Like I said, we don't, but you could. Soaps, which we do sell soap. Hand lotion, face moisturizers. You could make whatever you wanted to make as far as that goes. You could sell cookbooks. If you wanted to write a cookbook, you could. That's something that I've brought up to Heather a few times because she has some really good recipes. Trust me, that's why a friend of mine, buddy, he says he likes the snow because he's shaped like a polar bear, which is kind of funny. I told him the other night, we was chatting back and forth. I told him, I said, I'm shaped like a smaller polar bear, but I'm freezing, so you know I'm not there. But that's what it is, because I have a very good cook for a wife. Yeah, so you could do a cookbook. You could sell your merchandise, hats, sweatshirts, t-shirts, whatever you want to sell. You know, some friends of ours down, they sell these rice knives. This is from Perma Pastures Farms. Not really friends per se, but we've met them, we know them. They're pretty nice people, pretty good people. They sell rice knives, they sell comfrey plants, they sell, I'm not sure what all you do sell. I'll leave a link to their website down below. There's no reason why you couldn't make your homestead at least pay for itself, right? I would like to look into our cottage laws. Just because we can a lot of food, I would like to look into trying to maybe make that profitable, have it as a value added thing from the garden. We could just can it up and then sell it again. You know, it's something we're going to look into this winter before next year starts. Just see what all we need to do something like that if we do desire to do so. But it's something to think about anyways, you know. And there's some Amish at our farmers market that does sell canned goods. They sell baked goods, they sell, you name it, man, they sell anything. They make blankets, they make pot holders. You know, there's so much stuff you could do. You could do woodworking, which I do have a passion for making stuff. I got a small wood shop, but I don't have a time anymore to really mess with it much. But I have made stuff. I like making wooden spoons and cutting boards, and I've made cabinets and lawn ornaments and that kind of thing. You could sell all that too if you have time to do that. The ideas are endless on what you can do to make your homestead profitable. You just need to find out what's right for you and your family to do so. I believe that's going to wrap it up. Anybody have any questions or comments or any other ideas? I'd love to hear them. So leave them down below. You know, so till we meet again, take care and God bless.